Yeah, I wanted to talk about sort of a wonky, someone could call it maybe a buggy interaction. But basically, I'm going to talk about this weapon here. I think it's going to be in the rare shop in the golden gift boxes. Maybe it's in the ultra rare shop. Was released. Maybe it was released in June, maybe. But with the surfboard weapons, let's see. Yeah, so it's this guy right here, Warlick's Mana Heatwave kneeboard. Now, I did not discover this myself. It was discovered by another player. Um, Staff actually knows about this, so this is already known and subject to be fixed. But the weapon itself, it's sort of a gimmick because it'll inflict 175% fire Elevon on the monster. Um, if its mana is less at the end of its turn than it is at the beginning. So basically, if you're fighting against a monster that uses its MP, so like actually just got lucky, and this monster uses its MP. So what I'm going to do here, actually, is just demonstrate exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so you have to wield your weapon, and then the monster will go, and then we have the verbiage here. So it used its MP, and then as you can see, the following turn you have 175% more damage. The number of monsters that use their MP are pretty low, um, basically to the point that it that's why I called it a gimmick. If they were to make a bunch of monsters that didn't actually or that actually use their MP, then we would probably I think we'd probably use this weapon a lot more regularly. As you can see, it inflicted. So as long as it inflicts, you get 175% damage boost. So again, it inflicted. All right, so I'm demonstrating exactly how it works. But because crossing these types of monsters is pretty rare, um, I had actually wondered if there was a way to sort of force this. And it turns out there's one specific combination that this actually works. And it would be this. So now, if you find another combination that works, please share. But basically, it works like this: you must have Arcane Rift Key and Warlock's Oblivion Sphere and the kneeboard. So you have basically two ultra rare items, and then you have the kneeboard. But first, what you do is you uh, use Arcane Rift Key, and then you inflict. What it does is now the monster has a mana regeneration that's permanent. So, um, and that's the key here, because what happens is the interaction between that mana regen and Warlock's Oblivion Sphere, because Warlock's Oblivion Sphere, remember, it does that mind lock and it'll reset the MP to 0. So basically, the MP regens and the mind lock takes over. And so, and then as long as you're holding the kneeboard, it's basically a forced interaction at this point. So as you're going to notice, it's going to inflict. even though the monster did not use its MP. So I'm thinking what it's doing is it's actually working um, just with different alterations of MP. The info subs actually said that they don't have the ability to um, track if a monster's actually using MP like as a spell, so it's just basically monitoring MP. Um, it's just a tracker. I tried to do. There's an armor you can buy. It's I think it's called a War Master. It's basically like you're riding a dragon that does a MP burn, and that actually does not work. I think in the order of operations, it comes at burns and poisons and stuff like that come at the end of a monster's turn in such a manner that it's actually part of the player turn, the like a burn damage and stuff like that. So basically, once you set this up, it it is subject to a save, but other than that, it's basically permanent. Do it one more time and then just move on here. So I'm using it with Tropo Shield 2, so I'm getting the 175 plus Tropo's 142. Basically have Void Awakening, which has the 167% Ellie comp to the pet and guest. So that's basically just like a Ellie Vuln. So you're basically doing 167 for the full set bonus, 142 for the shield, and you're doing another 175 for the interaction there. So you're yielding pretty good damage, especially in this set. So anyway, that's just it for this video. Again, this could change anytime. It's probably not high priority, but it's sort of a neat little thing. Is it worth carrying two miscs that do almost identical things and like plus 50 intelligence and luck? Maybe not, but maybe so. Just depends on how you feel. But at the end of the day, it is the only way to force this weapons interaction.